Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel on this happy Sunday. Before we begin, like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and let's get into it. I'm gonna try be less rambly this time on this team builder. Let's do it. Alright, so we like to move it this time. We have Marty the Zebstrika here as our team captain this week. So if you're a Zebra fan, or if you like Madagascar and you like King Julian, we are here today with Marty. Marty, so Zebstrika is actually some Hibby lore. Zebstrika was my first shiny in black and white, and I actually did the meme where you know the meme of Oris where it's like, oh, the Latias is sick, and then the player ran and then like, oh, it looks better now because it was a normal colored Latias. I did the same thing with the Zebstrika, but actually found it again like 2 encounters later. I remember this was in middle school. I found the Zebstrika. I was on the Mistrauton route right out before Celestic Tower. I was like, oh, it's a shiny Zebstrika, but at the time I was like, that's weird. I thought the game was glitching, so then I ran, and then I was like, and I found another Zebstrika. Okay, I think the game's fine, and then oh, I found it again, and then I seen the animation, you know, the ching ching, and then I was just like, oh, that's not a glitch. It's an actual thing. So then I caught it. I was like, oh, okay, I have a shiny Zebstrika now. So yeah, Zebstrika was my first exposure to shiny and to a shiny Pokemon, and like actually catching one. My second being Beartic. All of it happened in Gen 5. But yeah, Beartic, like now that I knew what the shiny was, the Beartic didn't have that same thing. Like I actually caught the Beartic as well. So and in what is it, Icarus City with Bryson, yeah, that was where I caught that one. But yeah, Marty is our team captain. So Marty is a very frail boy. He doesn't have a lot of defenses. However, he has a very high attack and a 116 speed. It's actually quite adaptable to use. Marty has 2 great abilities. Well, I shouldn't say he has 3 great abilities, but like in a form of immunity. We have 2 immunities we can get from this. This allows us to play some mind games. So Lightning Rod and Motor Drive gives us the electric immunity. Lightning Rod boosts special attack. Motor Drive boosts speed. However, its hidden ability, Sap Sipper, gives us a grass immunity. So this helps us to prevent spores and Giga Drains and Leaf Blades and whatnot. So because Zebstrika is already rather quick and we don't need a boost special attack, although 80 isn't really bad to use, I decided to go the attacking route. So we are running a Tera ground Zebstrika today with Supercell Slam, Trailblaze, high horsepower, and flame charge. So because we're not running the motor drive and we're running ground type, I figured, okay, ground type, let's block a grass weakness. So that's why we have the Sap Sipper. At +1 with this base 100, we can use flame charge or Trailblaze respectively. So Trailblaze would be hitting the other water types, right, or even grass and ground types like Swampert and Gastro and Quag there really well Zebstrika. So this gives us coverage to counter those. Flame charge helps us to hit grass types when they use a grass move on us, so we'll be boosting our speed plus getting a +1 attack. And then with Tera ground, high horsepower hits very hard. Cross our fingers we don't miss. High horsepower hits even harder because it's 95, yeah, 95. And then Supercell Slam is our main electric move. So there is a lot of risk, a lot of reward with this Marty set. Can it sweep? Yes, it definitely can, because I ran this in testing against a more inexperienced player who was using a Breloom and they was running the Pellet Seed. And, you know, they didn't put 2 and 2 together because I came in on the Breloom trying to get the mechanic to work. We successfully blocked the Bullet Seed. Then we Tera ground. We ate a Mach Punch and Tera ground. Then they use Bullet Seed again, and we Flame Charge and knocked the Breloom out and was able to get the sweep. So it works. I know it works. And yeah, it's not as ludicrous as it seems. So Zebstrika, it won't be out first. We'll try to get the sweep. We have to... Electric types are very easy to switch in because they're very fast and they're very neutral to mostly everything. So we're going to send this in on like weakened walls that we can take out. So Hisui and Gudra comes to mind because steel typing. Corvies, because Supercell Slams, we can threaten it out. Scarms, Pexes, right? Even things like weakened Bronzongs will send this thing on too because we have flame charges. And Metagrosses that act like a wall. Amoonguss, we'll send these in on weakened walls and hopefully we can take a hit, get our boost that we need, and just clean house with the team, clean house with the Zebra. Our special attacker, and most likely our lead, 9 times out of 10, is our Tempest, the Tornadus, making a debut. Nasty Plot, Bleak Windstorm, Heat Wave, and U-Turn. Again, a mon that doesn't have 100% accuracy moves besides the U-Turn, but Tornadus hits very hard, 110 and 121. A +2 will demolish teams very easily. U-Turn to get the heck out of there. It's meant to be annoying. It's meant to just dish out a lot of damage for Marty to sweep. This team is designed for Marty to sweep. If we lose Marty, our team is looking a little bit weak, but we can actually pull through it. But it is set up for Marty to be the star of the show. Hopefully we can get Marty to be the star of the show. But yeah, it's a very nasty mon, this Tempest. It's not running a defog or a knockoff or anything like that. This is just pure power to make use of that 110. Although I see the 100 attack there too, but the 110 special attack with Nasty Plot is what we want to use today. Blue, nice and blue, making a return after you seen his sister Savita be a special wall. Blue is back being a defensive wall, recover Earth Power, Ice Beam, Stealth Rock, a form of our hazard setting there. Earth Power and Ice Beam hits everything just about fine. I would like water ice coverage though instead, so maybe Earth Power might be switched out with Chilling Water depending on how the set goes. Recover for longevity, water immunity with the Storm Drain, so if Marty is in trouble we can switch out into blue to eat the water move. And then Stealth Rock again to get up rocks. Nice and blue, y'all know blue. Nice and reliable. AR 500 makes a return as well. The Registeel Light Metal, because we can't run Sturdy in this gen. With leftovers, running the same exact spread as we did with the Turtle set, I believe, is when you last seen AR 500. My favorite Reggie of the bunch. Rock Setter, again, if blue can't get up hazards. Iron Head, Body Press Thunder Wave to get the para flinches, potentially just to get some chip damage going, and Body Press because of this 115 defense being nothing to sneeze at. Registeel is a very big wall, can wall on both sides of the coin of physical and special at the cost of speed and middling recovery, but it is meant to just chip things down, slow things down, get our pacing going, and hopefully we'll win the battle. Hydra makes a return. Hydrapple, or AV Hydrapple, very thick wall, of course. Functions like a Gudra, a modest nature to make use of this 120 special attack. Pickle Beam, Giga Drain, Earth Power, and Tera Fairy, of course, to kind of hit just about everything, round out the mon. Regenerator to be annoying. Assault Vest to take a lot of hits, and yeah, it's here to just chip things down, especially if Pickle Beam can hit at double power. So that's 160 base attack coming from a 120 base powered mod. That's going to do a lot of damage, so hopefully Hydra can continue being another old reliable wall as it's been doing when we have it. And a different mod, Sergei. You've seen Sergei before in its shell smashing glory, but now we're running it as a defensive wall, trying to be a little more different with our Blastoise. This time around, Chilling Water, Ice Beam coverage, so water ice coverage, near perfect coverage. Rapid Spin to be a hazard spinner, hazard control, and Roar to phase out switch in. So if we have rocks on our opponent's side, this is similar to the Macer set last time, right? So with Roar and rocks on the opposite side, if our opponent switches out, we'll roar out the opponent to get some more chip damage with the rocks. And then if we have to switch out, we can switch into the appropriate switch in, or cause our opponent to switch into the mon to counter our Blastoise. We can play a lot of mind games, gives us some switch initiative, because our only switch initiative is the U-turn on Tempest, so we do have to hard switch everything, but this gives us that opportunity to hard switch into the things we want to do. Here is the team in all of its glory. Again, 9 times out of 10 we are going to be leading off with the Tempest to get early lead, early damage, because that's very important. Marty will be the late game sweeper, but don't be surprised if we send it early game too, because we're going to be looking for that opportunity to sweep. Our walls are here in Gastro and Sergei defensively, AR 500 and Hydra there as our special walls to eat all the hits. The goal is to slow things down with Thunder Waves, weaken things with the Chilling Water, or even chip things down with Gastro and Hydrapple to just chip down our opponent, slow their recovery down so Marty can sweep, or if we still have Tempest can clean house. So wish us luck this week. Again, this is a very solid team. We do have a lot of grass weakness, but we have a lot of grass resist as well. We have a potential 3 grass weaknesses because Marty is Terra ground, and then Gastro and Sergei do not like grass types. So we have 3 grass coverages. So hopefully that kind of mitigates that weakness. What is like the big premier grass type? It would be the Rillaboom. That would be a big threat to us, but I do think we'll be okay in that regard. But yeah, that's it for me. Thank you guys for watching all the support. I hope you are all having a great Sunday. I hope you have a fantastic, restful Sunday. And come back tomorrow for the battles. I hope you have a great work week. Thank you guys again for watching all the support. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.